Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to overcome the issue where the Google Assistant isn't available for this account during the setup on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So actually this is a very common issue, and this is mainly because of the Google account that you have maybe not available, you don't have Google services available for this account. So what to do now? You need to go full back to the welcoming screen. Here, tap Get Started, United Kingdom, so just your region, agree for terms and use, continue without the SIM card, and now here, as you can see, you have this Wi-Fi network. Here, you need to tap your Wi-Fi network that you have been connected to, tap Forget. Now, you need to just tap Skip. You need to just do the process of the setup without the internet. Here you can skip all these processes. You can click this Google services, etc. Continue. No thanks. Later. Enabled. Continue. And here finish. If your phone was factory resetted via the for recovery mode, there is no way to avoid it. It's because you need to be logged in to the same account that was previously logged in, so your phone is unfortunately not usable because bypass is somehow difficult to do this on Honors. Probably have the bypass for this device, so you can just search for this video on our channel. And that's it for this video. Have a nice day, and now I hope that your device is ready to go. And here, if you tap sign in any Google application, you can just add your Google account once again. But of course, won't connect to the internet. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to enable the 120 Hz refresh rate on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. Okay, so if you'd like to turn on the 120 Hz refresh rate, which basically makes your screen look smoother, let's go to the settings, display and brightness, and now you will find the screen refresh rate, and now you have 3 different options, and I'll try to explain all of them. So standard sets the refresh rate to 60 Hz, and it's just okay for normal usage, to be honest. But I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. Then dynamic switches between 60 and 120 depending on whether it's needed or not. And high is 120 Hz all the time, but you can also manage which apps will be using this high refresh rate and which not. So some of them like you can when they are disabled, they will still run at 60 Hz. Now let's talk about which option is the best for you. So I would highly recommend just testing out all of them to see if you feel any different and if you really care about that difference, because there are many people out there that do really notice a difference between 60 and 120 Hz. But there are also many people that just don't notice that difference. And in that case, when they don't notice the difference, it is just way better to set it to standard, which is right here. So it saves your power and you don't feel any different anyway. But if you decide you actually feel some kind of different, you need to decide whether you care about the difference or not. If you don't, you can still leave on standard, maybe on dynamic. But if you really care about having the smoothest display all the time, then you may want to set it to high. But I'm the kind of person that I wouldn't really mind having it on standard, but I do prefer it on dynamic. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome. In front of me I have the Honor Magic 8 Lite, and today I will show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this device. So, to get started, we're going to open up our settings and let's scroll down a little bit till we get to home screen and style. Now, to be fair, these all won't be like anything groundbreaking right here, just to, you know, not waste your time if you're looking for some like hidden titsy bits. These are just going to be primarily, you know, very kind of casual. So anyway, in here, one of the things we have always on display, which is turned off, but we can have it on, and you can customize it in here. Now, this device, if I remember correctly, uses AMOLED display, so that's pretty good considering this won't drain as much of your battery. And when you have it enabled and you lock the device, basically most of the screen looks like it's off, because, well, technically it's off, apart from the whatever is showing right here. Now you can also clearly see this is not staying permanently on. It's only on for by the looks of it only like a short moment. So tap to disable data, timestamp, whatever, missed calls, always on display off when battery is lower than 10%. So okay, so this is just fully off. So if your battery drops below 10%, it just straight up on the display, always on display. But even when it's enabled, you do need to basically tap on the display after the couple seconds to display whatever is here. So once it goes off, after like some time, if you want to view it, you just tap on it, and again after a moment it will disappear again. So why? Is that Vin Diesel? Why? Okay, these are the, what is it, wallpaper carousel or whatever they're calling it, but it's such a random wallpaper. Jeez. Anyway, so outside of displaying the basic kind of notifications, you do have options to style up your time, to add some kind of flair to it, and have well, different kind of clock styles as well. These are kind of all the same with different images. Here we have just kind of different styles for the clocks, and we have also analog ones. And again, we have more clocks below here. Now there's a chance you can, oh, there we go, click on more, and this will take you to the store where you can find even more. Now, I'm not sure if everything here will be free. As you can see, these are labeled as free. Well, look at that, we have a paid section. Oh, there's nothing paid in here. Okay, surprising. But anyway, you can get more to, you know, add a little bit more flair, as you can't really create your own custom one. Now, below that, we have things like fonts and icons. I'm just going to briefly touch upon them. If you download additional fonts and icons, they should show up right here. There is only one visible, but you can click on more icons, and just like before, download more. But again, here I'm pretty sure there is no way there is no paid ones. I refuse to believe that. But anyway, it looks like you have a pretty decent choice from the free ones. Like, these look solid, I'm not gonna lie. So, solid choices in free section. You can obviously download them from here and then choose them. And fonts are the same thing. Now, lastly, we have themes. These are basically homemade packs, which include wallpapers, icon styles, and so on. Again, you can check them out and if there is something that would spark your interest, but it's all general just customization. So let's move on to display and brightness. Now in here we have at the very top light and dark mode, so you can choose whichever one you want. And apart from, well, just the general idea of light and dark mode looking, well, completely different, right? You have an added benefit when selecting dark mode of getting a little bit better battery life with screen on. So when you're using the device, it will actually last longer compared to light mode. And reason for that is anything that is fully black, like the background right here all around these two modes and like in between the little gray tabs, those pixels on the display are actually turned off. They're not getting any power, therefore the device wastes less energy lighting up areas that don't really display anything. So that's great. Now I'm gonna stick with the light mode for the rest of the video anyway, just as I believe that it looks better on video. Now below that, we have the auto switch. This, when enabled, actually gives you more options. There we go. Schedule, in dark mode settings. So schedule allows you to choose either from sunset to sunrise or on a custom timer, and this will basically turn it on and off right now from sunset to sunrise. And because it is right now like 7 p.m., it automatically turned it on. So I'm going to change it to here, and now we can actually choose specific time at which it will switch. And lastly, we have dark mode settings here. Dark mode, darken, wait, actually I don't have dark mode right now. I want to actually check this out, how much of a difference it makes. Oh, okay, so it does make a difference. It's noticeable, but it only adds basically like a dimmer wallpaper. So that's about it. Anyway, let's continue on. Scrolling down, we have color mode and temperature. This is general section for just editing the saturation of your display. Now we have vivid and natural. I believe natural might be selected by default, but could be wrong. So you can choose whichever one you want. And wow, that is a massive difference. Holy shit. Specifically in the blue tones right here, and this bluish kind of purple colors. This is a immense difference. You know, I'm gonna stick with the vivid. For the very first time in my life, I think I prefer vivid, as the colors specifically right here are just completely gone otherwise. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. Now below we have the color temperature. This allows you to choose a specific tint to your display, a permanent one. You have a color wheel, or you can choose the warm or cold, or aka reddish or bluish colors. Now it's grayed out because we have something enabled, which I actually don't know what. Oh, it's actually stating right here, if I could only spend a tiny bit of a moment reading, that would have probably helped me. It tells me that the eye comfort display is enabled, whatever the hell that is. And I don't actually see it right here. Yep. But obviously if you turn that off, it would adjust it automatically. Now typically, if I'm correct about this setting, it is one that is going to alter the tint of the display automatically. And when enabled, it makes sense that it doesn't allow you to edit that yourself now, as it's basically functioning automatically. Typically that is also visible on the display section, but not here. Now moving further down, we have the video enhancer. This is just a, I hate to call it AI, because I doubt it's using actually AI, but it is basically upscaling your image to make it look a little bit sharper. So that's the first thing. Now, before I enable any of these and talk about it, I do want to mention, enable any of these here, as there is a couple, will increase your battery consumption when using these functions. And the time we're going to be using them is when you toggle it on and open up an application that it supports in here. So as an example, YouTube would be supported by it. So if you're watching some kind of, I don't know, 720p video, it will try to automatically upscale it. By doing so, it's going to consume more battery. So something to keep in mind. Now, another thing in here is the vivid display. This is just going to try to fake an HDR image by making it look brighter. Though right here it actually looks more like it's using coloring as it becomes more colored. Let me actually read this. Using AI to enhance video clarity and colors for a more vibrant viewing experience. It actually doesn't mention anything about HDR right here. Usually these do kind of increase the brightness as well, which would imply that it's trying to fake HDR and non-HDR content. Here it just looks like it's straight up only adding saturation to it. So this could be hit and miss depending on what you're looking for, but this one obviously will have some impact. And just like before, even when you want to use this, it is only supported in specific applications. Outside of that, these applications, this will have no effect. And for the most part, when you're not in those applications and not viewing content that it gets changed, the phone doesn't utilize it, so it's not wasting energy onto it. Anyway, let's continue on into notification and status bar. And we're going to go into the status bar. Now in here we can have a little bit of control, not too much, of the status bar, including getting rid of some of the useless toggles. Now you can obviously turn most of it off, so things like the NFC, Bluetooth, and other things will disappear. Wi-Fi signals and battery will remain. And you can do this also from here, though again, toggles will stay, so this will get rid of the toggles. One more thing is battery. We have a couple different ways of displaying battery. Percentage, well, or not displaying it at all, depending on how you want it. So you can edit it in here. Now I like the pure mode, as it gives a super clean look. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Curiously enough, I do want to check out one thing. If I enable this... Oh, I just don't have notifications. Okay. So pointing that out because when you enable this mode, pure, it, I don't believe, it automatically toggles off the notifications. Now you can bring back notifications by toggling this back on. So I don't know if it's going to be viewable when this is enabled. I think it should be. I don't have any notifications to test it out. But if you obviously want to have notifications, which I would recommend checking it out and toggling this on maybe. Anyway, let's continue on to... believe it's going to be system and update. Yep, and it is. And in here we have system navigation. Now, apart from the 3-button navigation, we can, for it, switch the orientation of where the back button is, along with adding a hiding option. So we can kind of... Oh wait, that's not a hiding option, that's a notification one. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess you can pull down notification for the button now. Before, or maybe that was just Samsung, you could actually hide it, but whatever. This is actually pretty good too. But on top of that, for both of these options, gestures or buttons, you have circle to search, which I'm going to talk about in a moment once I get through the gestures. But when it comes down to circle to search for buttons, you're going to be using the home button, like so. There we go. Now with that out of the way, let's switch to gestures, which should also give us some options. So we have show navigation bar, which is this bar at the bottom right here now. Slide across button to switch applications, which is functioning primarily like an Apple. So if you have other apps open, you can flip to them. There we go. Though it looks a little bit... Oh, there we go. There we go. It actually has that animation. Just when you're moving it really quickly, it just looks odd. Now we have also swipe in twice to confirm. Huh? Oh, I know what that is. Certain applications will enter basically full screen mode. Primarily that happens for games. And when you're trying to quit games, you will need to swipe twice. First will bring up the bar, and second one will actually quit. So if you don't want this kind of twice swipe, you can toggle that off. Next we have Google Assistant. I like to turn that off. Sometimes you might activate it by mistake by swiping from the corner. Now, if I'm correct, you can also navigate or open it up by, yep, there we go, holding the power button, which makes it kind of redundant. There is already a stupid amount of ways of launching Assistant. So you know what, as many as I can turn off, that's how many I will turn off, as there are ones that I can't turn off. So the ones that I can't, I might as well not bother with, but ones that I can substitute it for some other action. And one of them will be this one. I already have it on a power button. That's actually how I primarily use it. So when holding power button, it launches your assistant. So I like to get rid of this one, as you might sometimes, by mistake, activate it like so, when you're just trying to swipe up instead. And we also have circle to search. Now, out of curiosity, yep, like I thought, you can't use circle to search without the guide bar. Now, this is a stupidity in general, because if you have a button, then it's not really a gesture navigation. You still have a button that you're pulling up on instead of clicking. Now, when it's gone, I would consider this more of a gesture. You're making a certain gesture on a device that the device automatically recognizes. And I find this stupid just because I would like to have a clean look on my device. Let's be honest. When toggling this off, this looks better, doesn't it? But with this off, this piece of shit won't work. Because God forbid it would. Because apparently I'm so fucking retarded that I wouldn't know where the bar is, even though I need to know where to swipe up to go home. Seems like an absolutely stupid thing to do. Now, pointed, there are some devices, granted, I think I only encountered one so far, which I don't even remember what it was, what brand it was, but would have been nice considering they were the only smart people that figured out that shit, maybe our people have higher IQ than a room temperature, and they would figure out that holding the area where the bar used to be, where I need to swipe up on, would actually activate circle to search. But most manufacturers think that we are absolute dumbasses, so they removed that ability from us. Yay. So we're stuck with using this god-awful shit, even though it serves literally no purpose other than an eyesore, just so we can use our circle to search, which is a very useful feature. Now, contrary to how it's named, you don't circle to search. You actually hold the bar to search. So, I'm going to hold it, and you can see it activates the circle to search function or feature. And from here, we can either tap on text that typically wouldn't be selectable, automatically does search. We can select it, we can copy it from here. Great kind of use case for this, which I found pretty often using, is when you're trying to copy someone's bank account. Now, typically, they would try to either type it them themselves and send it to you, but the best way would be to basically open up your camera, get that string of numbers, and as an example, I'm gonna just bring up this. Maybe it doesn't have too many numbers, but I don't have anything else in here. And just to showcase this, it has some text, right? So let's close it up, open up our camera. And I could now hold circle to search. There we go. Select the text. And you can see it automatically does the search for it. But when you select that text, you can copy it. So if this is a bank account number that you'd want to make a transfer to, you can just straight up copy from an image like this, which is a live photo right now. Like the camera is open. I just held the circle. And then copy and paste it. Additional features would be when I open this up, and there we go. Just kind of try to straighten this out. There we go. And you can see there is a lot of text in, well, not English. We have numbers, but primarily we have just a bunch of like Asian languages, which I sure as shit can't even tell you what they are. So what we can do is just point our camera at it. I'm trying to get the light to actually, not interact with it. And we're going to hold the home bar. There we go. So I just held the little bar right here. It launches circle to search, so it freezes what's on the page. And now what we can do is click right here to straight up translate it. Now you can see it automatically, but if I bring it up closer, changes what was on here to all be English. So everything is now, every single line is translated on the image to English as though it was like that kind of originally. You can kind of see it's a little bit kind of shifted. It's a different color. So translated ones look to be black color of a font. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Come on. So we go. You can see it's black. Well, the original text was actually blue. But you can see it tells you everywhere. So we have buttons, for instance, weight, battery, and so on. So great for translating things that you just don't understand. And you can do this either when you capture the photo and you want to hold it while you're in the gallery, or you can capture it by just straight up like doing it right now. Possibly you should be also able to do it. Let's see. Okay, I don't think we can do it like this. So yeah, it might be only limited to an actual like something that is visible on the screen. So that's obviously great. And another use case scenario for this is when you have something open like an image or anything like that. We're going to hold it, and let's just say I want to search for this image. Just need to tap on it. Let's just kind of shrink it just so it gets rid of the icons, and let's see if it actually finds it. And would you look at that, finds it from a Reddit post, which someone probably has the same phone. it doesn't actually find the exact image, as it looks to be kind of unique to the device, so this could be why. So that's one. And circle to search name, it actually comes from the fact that it can actually circle. But at the end of the day, it makes a box, which is absolutely moronic name for this feature. So anyway, it's a great feature nonetheless. I do want to give it that. And it just sucks that you need to have the guide bar enabled to actually use it. But highly recommend checking it out for any kind of searches that you need to do. Either product search, image, translations, or anything like that. It's fantastic. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to fix the battery drain in your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So, at first, you need to enter your settings. All actually the things that we can change in this device about the battery and the battery fix are in the settings. Almost nothing is outside, so you know. So at first, here in the settings, scroll down to the battery, scroll down here to the battery usage by app over here. By default, it's hidden. I have no idea why. It's something like this, and you can't scroll further. But here, as you can see, you have some applications. If you have here some application that's unusual, or if you tap it, you'll have very strange background usage time. You can go back, tap apps over here, and here tap on where is that? Wait a moment. Here, manage apps. Tap this application. Let it be Booking.com, for example. Here tap power usage details, and now you'll see here force stop. Apart from that, here if you go back, you'll see manage unused apps and check it to have it automatically set to sleep, put to sleep. And here that's about it for the applications. Apart from that, you can try to uninstall the bloatware in this device. So go here to the manage apps back again and search for any games that you do have on your phone. If you know that you have downloaded these games by yourself, it doesn't matter. But if this is an application like Blast and you don't recognize it, it's a game that is bloatware. Tap uninstall and OK. Here, apart from that, you will have some Booking.com, that was previously mentioned, is pre-installed. You have here Facebook. What else? I think that should be it, hopefully. TikTok, Timo, Trip.com, and YouTube and YouTube Music. So you can uninstall everything that you are able to uninstall from this list. Apart from that, what I do recommend doing is to go to the Play Store and install an application. I know that I did told you to uninstall the applications, but this is an application where you can diagnose your battery. So go to the search and type AccuBattery. Search. Once you're here, you'll see AccuBattery from Digibytes. Tap install button over here. This is this application. And tap open right now. Now, as you can see, here you have some tutorial. You can skip that, finish. And now, what do we have here? At first, tap this red thing. Tap open power optimization settings. Here, scroll down to this application. Tap here, tap at first allowed, and check if your AccuBattery is allowed. It is. So go back. Oh, I don't like this feature. And here tap open app settings. Here tap permissions. As you can see, we do have not about notifications. If you have something else like apart from notifications, allow for this. Now, after doing so, we are here. And here we do have 4 sections, but only 3 of them are important. charging, discharging, and health. We need to focus at first on charging. So if you scroll down a little bit over here and see that something here is red, or unusual, or different, or some alerting, something that is just red here, everything which is here, but after a week of usage, so you need to just use your phone a week, and if anything here is red, this is a signal to go to the authorized service and have your battery fixed. The same as with the discharging and health. So what else you can do? You can exit all these things over here, and what do we have else to do? Hold the power button and volume down, I think. It was volume up, okay. And tap restart. Just restart your device. So a simple restart can fix a lot of issues, because if you haven't restarted your device for a lot, you'll have just for your phone not only laggy, but battery will be draining rapidly. And if it didn't help you, go to the authorized company service, because you may have just your battery damaged, and the issue is not. You can't see this issue in the app, AccuBattery application, so you know. And that should be helpful for you. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix the low volume problem on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So first, what you guys want to do is make sure to adjust media and the call volume in the settings. So open up the settings. Now let's scroll down until you guys see the sounds and vibration. Now here we have the volume. We want to click show more, and our music, videos, and games is the media volume. Now calls, we have it right here. As you guys can see, we have it on the orange line right here. So that means they are boosted to 400%. And now what we want to do next is, after boosting it up, we want to make sure that do not disturb is turned off, because do not disturb mutes everything like notifications, calls, and we definitely do not want that for now. What we want to do next is clean our speakers, and yeah, this is where we can do that. Here we have it for an example. Now we can use a soft brush to get everything out of here. And if you experience low volume problems on your headphones, like wired headphones, USB-C, or an adapter, then make sure to clean your charging port. What you guys want to do next is go over and restart your phone. So hold the power button and the volume up button, tap restart, and when you quickly do that again, let's tap restart and tap again to restart the device. Now it's restarting, so I'll see you guys in a second once the restart is over. Now after the restart, what you guys want to do is simply unlock the phone, and after that, what you guys want to do as a last resort is check for software updates to fix audio glitches. So let's go over to settings and swipe down to system and updates. Now let's tap on software update, and it's checking for updates automatically. All you need is stable Wi-Fi connection. Now I'll double check it to make sure, and yes, I am on the latest version of MagicOS. If you guys are not, then make sure to update it. You will see a button right here to download and install. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix speaker not working on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So first, what we want to do exactly is check the volume levels in these settings first. So let's go over, click settings, and here in the settings, we want to scroll down until we see sounds and vibration. Now let's click here, and in the volume section, we want to click show more, and make sure that music, videos, and games and calls, so media volume and calls volume, are boosted up to 400%, because as you guys can see in the control center, we can boost it up from a normal 100 to 400. So this is the high volume mode. And after doing that, we want to make sure that our speaker grills are clean. So here we have it. Now we want to make sure that there's no dust in them, because dust can block a lot of connection and of course sound. So we definitely do not want it. We want to clean it out with a soft brush. And what we want to do next is go over and disable our Bluetooth. So let's scroll up, go to Bluetooth, and my Bluetooth is already turned off, as you guys can see. But if your switch is blue, then that means your Bluetooth is enabled, and that basically gives you a chance for audio to be rerouted to another device. So if we turn off the Bluetooth, we make sure that audio isn't rerouted to our headphones, speakers, cars, or anything else. Now, what you guys want to do is simply restart the phone. So you guys can do it here. Go into the control center, tap right here, and tap restart, and tap again to restart the device. Now it's restarting, and I'll see you guys in a second once it's done. Now, after the phone restart, what you guys want to do is simply enter the password, wait for the phone to load everything up, and as a last resort, what you guys want to do is make sure that you go into the settings, and for that you need to have Wi-Fi enabled. And after that, just simply go to System and Updates and then click on Software Update. Now we check for software updates. As you guys can see, my software is up to date. I'm on the latest version. But if you're not, then make sure to update it. It's very important, because after updating, you get rid of any old glitches. And that's basically it. This is how you guys can check it. You will have a button to download and install the newer version if it's available for you. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix headphones not detected on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So if you're using USB-C headphones, what you guys want to do first is clean the charging port. It's very important to clean it at the start, because as you guys know, the dust can block the connection. So here we have it. Now we want to make sure that it's clean inside. We can use a soft brush for an example to try and clean it out. Now after you clean it out, then what you guys want to do next is go over and restart the phone. So the method I'm doing is I'm going to Control Center, then press power button, and here I choose restart, but there's also a second method. So just press the power button and the volume up button at the same time. Now you will see this menu pop up. We click restart and tap to restart. So it's literally the same, just two different methods of restarting your phone. And now we see the logo, we wait for the phone to turn back on. So I'll see you guys in a second. Now after the restart, what you guys want to do is make sure that if you are using an adapter for USB-C to 3.5mm jack, make sure that this adapter is either original or certified, because those old or just badly made adapters can break down any second. You will have no idea when. So make sure to stay away from the older and cheaper adapters. Now what you guys want to do next is try and test another pair of headphones. It doesn't matter if you're using an adapter or not. Just make sure that you have a second pair of USB-C headphones or 3.5mm jack headphones, and just plug them together. So first you try the first one, second one, and you will see which one works. If the first one does and the second one doesn't, then you know the issue. But if both of them don't work, then that might be the issue, either of an adapter charging port, or just the phone itself. So what you guys want to do next is make sure to update your phone software, and it also goes for the Bluetooth headphones. So this is basically the start of Bluetooth headphones. We're gonna go over to settings, and in those settings scroll down until you see system and updates. Here we're gonna tap software updates right up top, and it will check automatically for an update. All we need is stable Wi-Fi connection, and now yeah, it says up to date. We can check for updates again to double check, and I am on the latest version, but if you're not, then make sure to go and check that out. Now for Bluetooth headphones, let's go over and go to settings. Now select Bluetooth and make sure that you restart Bluetooth. So now it's turned on, turned off, and turned on. Now this is a quick restart. If you have some devices paired, then what you guys want to do is forget them and repair them again. This process takes like less than a minute, but all you guys need to do is simply click on a device, click on pair, and then pair it again. Every device is pairing different, so it's hard for me to tell you how to do that. Now what you guys want to do is make sure to charge them fully, because if they're not charged to 100%, sometimes they just may not connect. And I've had this situation happen. All I had to do was charge my headphones to 100% and they connected without any issues. Now what you guys want to do is, as a last resort, is go over and scroll down to system and updates, click reset, and now what we want to do is reset network settings. So this will basically reset all network settings, including Wi-Fi, mobile data, and Bluetooth. So we are here for the Bluetooth. We just click here and draw our pattern. You will forget every single network that we had and every single Bluetooth device, so be careful with it. That's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, don't leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to record 4K video on Honor Magic 8 Lite. To do it, you'll need to open the camera, of course, then go to video mode. Now you can simply tap the resolution at the top. By default it's set to 1080p, which is just okay, but if you want to record in 4K, just tap on it and it switches to 4K right away. You can tap on it again to set it to 720, which is HD. It's the lowest one available here, 1080p or 4K. You can also change the FPS, but it's not available in 4K. The FPS can be changed in 1080p, I believe. Yeah, it can be set to 60 or 30. I'll leave it on 4K, and you can now record your videos. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to improve the battery life on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So, the first thing that you should remember is when you go to your phone, you need to open the settings. And remember, if you have your battery life nice now, for example 1 day or more, there's nothing actually to fix. And there's nothing to improve actually, but if you want to still improve your battery life, you can watch this video and maybe do some things. It's always better to watch it than, of course, don't. So the first thing that we should start with is to open the display and brightness section. While we are here, what I do recommend doing is to open the dark dim, turn the dark dim on. Our screen is OLED, which means that it has the pixels, just not darkened out or displaying gray. It just has its pixels turned off completely, which saves the battery, because as you can see, only the part like, which is colorful on this device, is being displayed, and the rest is just turned off. Let me turn the light on for the video purposes because it's better for your eye to see all the options. Here we have a brightness level, and now if you're using your brightness level like this, just for the daily life, enable the option called automatic. This is the adaptive brightness option, and it adapts your brightness up to your environment. You won't use your brightness always to at 100%. You will have it, set up to your own environment where you are. If you are on the full sun, you'll have 100%. If you are in a dark room, you'll have 10%. Of course, if you don't use always your brightness at 100%, you can enable it too, because it's useful and just comfortable, but it's best recommended to have it enabled while you are using always your brightness at 100%. Here we do have something called screen refresh rate. I think that you know what refresh rate is. It's just your smoothness level of your device, and to save power and save battery, enable this standard option. If you want to balance your smoothness with your battery life, set dynamic, but never set high. For the video purposes, I will set high, of course, but only for video purposes. Here they have something called smart resolution. Disable it too. Apart from that, if you go, not here, if you will go, where was that? Here it was in the section of sound and vibration. Here, sound and vibration. If you tap sound and vibration, you will see all the cool options. For example, sound, vibration, sound, etc., etc. But you need to scroll down till you see the system haptics over here. If you have them enabled like this, make sure that your system haptics are disabled, because I know that they feel very nice and very good on your device, but they use all the battery, and the vibration engine is using the battery, is not battery free. Now we can go back and go back to the normal settings menu, and here now you need to tap apps, manage apps. And now you need to select the application. You don't really care about notifications. Let it be Block Blast. Now here, make sure that you have your manage unused apps option enabled. And now here, remove all the permissions that you have granted for this application. And here that should be it for this. Now you can go back, and go back again. And now go to the battery. Here in the battery, scroll down to the more battery settings, and make sure that smart charging, power consumption alert, and here safe charging are enabled. Smart battery capacity can be enabled too, but it's up to you actually. And that's it for this video. Have a nice day and goodbye. Hello guys, today I do have the Honor Magic 8 Lite, and I'm going to show you the first thing to do after the setup. So here, as I can see, I do have my phone not yet set up, but after this, as I can see, quick. So, as I said, now we have our phone set up. And what do I recommend doing at first is to go straight to your settings, phone settings over here. Once you are in the phone settings, wait a moment, I need to just lower my brightness level a little bit so that you can see your phone with comfort. Once you are here, it's not comfortable. Wait a moment. Okay, nice. Once you are here in the settings, tap Wi-Fi and just connect to Wi-Fi, any Wi-Fi network. Once you're connected to your Wi-Fi network, you don't use your mobile data, which you pay for. You use your Wi-Fi network when you just pay a monthly bill, etc. So here in the Wi-Fi, select your preferred network in the available networks. So search for your one that you do have in your home. Tap it, and now you need to just enter your password. The password is usually on your router. So you need to just search, especially for your router, under the router, you need to just search for that and type this password over here. Now, as you can see, we are connected. So what to do now? Exit this, and once done, you need to go, for example, to the Play Store. As you can see, we are not signed in. Tap Sign In. And now, if you don't have your Google account, you need to here tap Create Account and create your Google account. You need to just follow the steps that you are given here after the Create Account. But if you do have an account, here tap Email or Phone, and here just enter your email. For me, it's here, this email. You can I can give you a quick tip. Not really familiar with the video, not really useful, but you don't really have to type this at gmail.com. You can just leave your email here like this, and if you tap next, you'll see that at gmail.com is given. Here, as you can see, we're given, and now let me just quickly type my password. Now, as you can see, after this thing, after logging in, we have who will be using this device. We need to select I will be using this device. And next, of course, if your child will use this device, select your child will use this device, but you will have to set up the parental controls. I don't really think that's necessary, just set up as a normal phone. I agree. Here now, as I can see, we have backup device data. You can check that or uncheck that. It depends actually if you want it or not, and tap accept. Here, welcome to Google Play Get Started. Use passwords, and now enter your password once again here. Now, after adding your Google account, you're able to just have your phone safe and secure after losing it, because the Pocket Seeder it's not possible just to factory reset your device and have it useful. They can't just make use of your device after factory setting it, because during the setup, they'll have to log into the previous Google account that was logged in here. So now your phone is safe. What to do now? Open Play Store back again and tap this profile picture in the top right corner. Tap Manage Apps and Device. Here, as you can see, we have 30 updates. Tap the details. As you can see here, you have all these applications that need an update. If you have here an application, you can just search this all list. If you here have any applications that you don't really need, for example, Amazon Music, you can just tap this application, tap uninstall button over here. Uninstall, install. But if you don't care about these applications, which I don't really recommend, you can just tap uninstall, update all, pardon me. Here tap update all, and now after 30 minutes, I think you'll have all the apps updated. What now? Here, go back to the settings. Now scroll down till you see the security and privacy. Here, and tap it. Tap set screen lock. Here now we can tap select unlock method. Here now, as I can see, we have 4-digit PIN, which is just our passcode. Custom PIN, which, as you can see, if we tap custom PIN, it's either 32-digit PIN. I don't really think that's really needed, but it's up to you. And you do have here pattern, which is actually pattern, and here alphanumeric password you can use. As you can see, set 4 to 32 character password, including at least one letter. I will stick to the 4-digit PIN, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. I recommend having some more secure passwords, so you will be safer than somebody without. And now here, as you can see, we have something critical security alert. It's just me logging in to my account, so don't worry. Here, as you can see, this is me. So that doesn't matter. You can exit that, and now we do have our screen lock. Apart from this screen lock, if we go back again to this security and privacy, we have here, if you scroll down and tap device unlock, we have biometrics. Tap it, and now fingerprint ID and face recognition. I don't recommend having the face recognition because it's unsafe to have so, because a photo or video will work easily. But as for the fingerprint ID, I do recommend having a fingerprint ID. Tap it, enter your PIN code that you have made, and now here, new fingerprint. Add. Notify me again. OK. And now here you need to place your finger flat. Now you need to just scan your fingertip. Now edges. And now, again, and done. Okay, here we have this face recognition. We can set up it, but I don't really recommend having it. Enter your password, get started. We need to have our face in the frame, 25 to 45 centimeters from your face. And now, as you can see, that's it. That's all. Here, tap later, and now we are done. Apart from that, we can easily add here, open here settings, and manage some settings in the display and brightness, in the battery over here. Here, now once we are in the battery, we will have battery optimization. Tap it. Here we have select sleep time to 15 seconds. Tap it to optimize. Go back. And now here, more battery settings. Now, as I can see, we have all of cool things to set up. We will have here maximum capacity, which is 100%. Power consumption alert. So here set it to up to your own preferences. Here, for example, I do recommend having power consumption alert. Here to have smart charging and custom charging modes. I do really recommend having smart charging, of course. Don't set this custom. I mean, it's just the battery limit, so I don't really recommend having the battery limit. Set smart charging. Here, safe charging. We do have here to extend the battery life. Charging pauses when full and resumes below 95. Enable that up to your own preferences. Here, stay connected while asleep, system optimization, and smart battery capacity. Apart from that, go back, scroll down to the About info. Here, system updates, system update. You're up to date, but if you do have any updates, update your phone immediately. As for the Google Play updates, I think we have made it all. Let's check. We have one update in progress still. Here, Facebook and TikTok. Let's retry this Facebook because this is some error. And now, actually, this is all for this video. Have a nice day and goodbye.
Hello! In this video, I'll show you how to use Magic Portal on Honor Magic 8 Lite. Magic Portal is an AI drag and drop feature on your Honor 8 Magic 8 Lite, and I'll try to explain how to use it, what it gives you, and what cool things you can do with it. So let's begin by turning it on in Settings. Go to Settings, then Honor AI, go to Magic Portal, and enable it. Now let's also enable drag app content. because that's going to be pretty useful sometimes. And now let's go, maybe, you know what? I'll go to an article. I'll open an article and I'll get back to you. Okay, we have an article now, and let's try to use all the features. So the first one is pretty interesting. It's Knuckle circle. You need to just like do this kind of gesture with your knuckle to circle around something, and it'll automatically open that portal, that magic portal. As you can see right here, you can slide and select different suggestions that are there. You can add it to your favorite space. You can save it to gallery. You can do way more. I did save it accidentally, but yeah, you can save it to gallery. You can add it to notes, but you can also do image search on Temu. You can search image on Google. You can share it to TikTok, set it as your wallpaper. You can also extract text by clicking here, copy there. I think edit or copy. Yeah, that looks like edit. Yeah, you can edit it for some reason. So that is cool. That is cool. But now you can also use it in other methods. For example, select a part of a text, then press and hold on it and move it to either the left or the right side of the screen. Now, as you can see, the magic portal is open as well. And now I could simply just, let's say, paste it to notes like so. And it's in my notes right now. I mean, I need to first agree to the notes. Yeah, okay, we have it. As you can see. So it is saved. I can save it. I can close the pop-up window, and that's it. Then you can also do the same with images as well. But yeah, this image doesn't really want to be moved. So I'll just open it. It's open in the background. What does it mean? Yeah, I think in Google it just doesn't want to move that image. Yeah, but maybe outside of Google it works. So we can basically do the same thing, but just hold an image and move it to any of the apps. So that is also pretty cool. Then you can do the same with screenshots. You can either just take a screenshot, for example, by pressing on power and volume down, then drag it into your magic portal and do something with that screenshot. Let's say send a message with it. So that is really, really cool because we could just select recipient and easily send that message. Then another thing with screenshots, by the way, you can screenshot like so, I think. Yeah, just knuckle twice. And when you click on the screenshot, you can also use the magic portal here. For example, by clicking on this button and then selecting some text from the screenshot and copying it into somewhere. And the last thing is basically also after taking a screenshot, you can just click on it and here press and hold on it and move it to the magic portal. But that's basically the same thing as if you were having it somewhere else. But here you could have cropped it, right? So you could in the edit page, you could first crop the screenshot. And then you can press and hold and move it to, let's say, save to gallery. That doesn't make sense because I would save it anyway by clicking on this button, but you know, there's other options available. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video I'm going to show you how to use multi-window and split screen on other Magic 8 Lite. In order to do it, you will need to first open an app, like the first app that you'd like to use, basically. So let's say I'm just Googling something. Then slide inwards from the edge of the screen, from either edge, and hold until this bar appears. So don't release your finger, just hold. Then you'll see some apps here, or you can click on more and select an app that you'd like to open in multi-window. Or split screen. We'll talk about split screen in just a little moment. Let's try opening a calculator, for example. And now, as you can see, it is a floating window right here. I could resize it as much as I want. Or if I do like minimum, then it will minimize itself. So when I need to tap on it to activate it. And now you can see it is fully functional, which is great. If I want to close it, I want to resize it first. Then I could either click here to close it, or there were the buttons as well, small buttons. Now another method is, another thing is split screen. And to do that, also slide inwards and hold. You can also do that from the other edge. And select an app that you'd like to use in split screen. Let's say Notes, then press and hold and drag it up or down. And now you are in the split screen mode. As you can see, both apps are opened at once. I can resize them or close them like so. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Good morning, guys, and in front of me is Honor Magic 8 Lite, and let me show you how to use secret codes on this device. So at first, open your phone gallery, and here we'll be entering the codes. So let's start with the first one. It's asterisk pound, double to 5, pound asterisk, and here you've got the calendar details. So all upcoming events from every calendar that you use are right in front of you. So smoothly check it. From now on, you will not forget about any upcoming events. Then another code that you can use is asterisk pound, 426, pound asterisk. And here we've got FCM diagnostic panel, where you can check events and status. If you want to explore it a bit more, just tap on 3 dots icon and mark advanced view. So that's it. Let me go back. And another code that you can use here is asterisk pound, 4636, pound asterisk. Okay, so actually in this one it is not working, but you will be able to open test mode performed by Google on your device by entering this code. And the last one that I would like to show you today is very short one, asterisk pound, 06 pound. And here we've got email details, so whenever you need to check either email or serial number, just provide this code, and within a couple of seconds you'll get it popped up in front of you. So this is it. That will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you what to do if you have your Bluetooth not working in your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So, the first thing that you should do is to go to the settings. Once you're in the settings, you should go straight to the Bluetooth. Here, make sure that the Bluetooth is enabled. If you had it disabled like this, tap this switch. If you had it enabled, although, tap to disable, tap to enable once again. It has to be refreshed. Now, once done, once you do have it, try to connect to your device once again. If you can't still connect to your device, but you have it saved here in the Save Device list, tap your device and then tap on forget your Bluetooth device from your phone. Now you should be able to pair your device back again. So enter the pairing mode on your phone, on your device, and try to pair it with your phone. If it still doesn't work for you, you need to now hold the power and volume up button simultaneously, restart. While doing so, take your Bluetooth device and just do a factory reset. If you have your factory reset done, everything should be nice. Now, after turning on our device, you should be able to connect your headphones, for example, to your phone. If you still can't do so, you need to now try to connect your Bluetooth device with different phone, and if it does work, the issue is your phone. Try pairing your phone with different Bluetooth device than the one you want to connect. If it doesn't work still, your phone is the issue and you need to take it to the device support. That's it. Hope it helps you and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to force restart on your Honor Magic 8 Lite when your screen is frozen, for example. If your screen is frozen and doesn't respond, then you may want to do a force restart so the phone functions again. And to do that, you need to press and hold the power button and the volume down button simultaneously for 10 to 15 seconds until the Honor logo appears. So let's do that now. I know at first it does a screenshot. Don't. Like, you shouldn't care about it, right? Just keep pressing. And if the screen is like really frozen, then probably you wouldn't take a screenshot. Or at least you won't see it. You can see the Honor logo has appeared, so I can release those buttons and now wait a little moment until the phone starts again, and then it'll be force restarted and working again. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix touchscreen not responding on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and remove the screen protector or a case because it can cause the interference, and let me explain why. Basically, whenever you have a case on your phone, I do not, but if you do have a case and it's going to the screen, if it's touching the screen, then what can happen is your screen won't be usable. So now, this is, for an example, a case blocking my screen. Now, I did that because I was holding the finger, but as you guys can see, normally you wouldn't do anything. So what you guys want to do next is, if you have a screen protector and it's not applied perfectly, so this one is, but if yours is, let's say, going off the edges to the phone, so let's say it's right here instead of the screen, then it can already cause the touch irresponsiveness, so it will be very much less responsive, and we do not want it. Now what we want to do next is we want to restart our phone, but first what we want to do is we want to clean our screen. So let's grab a microfiber cloth. This way we get rid of any moisture, debris, and what's the most important thing is the fingerprints. So there's no fingerprints on the phone now, and now we can restart it. So let's hold the power button and the volume up button. Now let's hold the power button and the volume down button for 10 seconds. Ignore the screenshot here. Just keep on holding. And now our screen went black. I've got the vibration. I can let go now after I see the logo. And now our phone is restarted. So I'll see you guys in a second once it loads up. Now after the restart, what you guys want to do is simply check for software updates. So this is a last resort. Let's go over to settings and scroll down until you guys see system and updates. Now you need Wi-Fi connection for it, so make sure that you're connected. And my software is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys checking out how to install it. So you will have a button right here and the place of a button where it says check for updates. So you will just click here and you will download and install the newest version of MagicOS. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to use Magic Ring on your Honor Magic 8 Lite smartphone. First of all, swipe down the control center on your phone and find Magic Ring tile in here. It should be at the bottom of your screen, but if you cannot see it, then tap on the edit icon at the top and select Show Magic Ring. Then tap to enable Magic Ring, and then you're gonna have to set it up. So let's do it together. Tap Try Now. And then here we'll see the list of permissions that this feature requires. Let's tap Next. Here we see the next list of permissions. Let's agree to that too. Then we're gonna have to enter our Honor ID and password in here. But as you can see, I also have some sort of update, and I'm just gonna take care of it real quick. So just to make sure that everything works well, then I recommend you doing the same if you receive the same update on your device's screen. Okay, now let's get back to the previous menu, or let's just close this one. And now we're gonna have to enter either our Honor ID and password into these fields, or I prefer to just log in with Google Assistant since we have such option, just to be quick. Okay, and now I'm gonna have to enter the password, so give me a moment. Okay, and once the password is entered, we'll be able to adjust the Honor Connect feature, and here we'll be able to choose which services on this device we want to synchronize with our with the services on other Honor devices that we have. We also can enable or disable gesture in here and check the other devices around us. Now, if you want to synchronize your devices list, make sure to sign in to other devices around you with the same Honor account that you used on this smartphone, and tap right here to enable Magic Ring. Then tap Enable, and this way you'll be able to check all the devices around you. And once you tap on one of the devices, you'll be able to choose what you want to do with this device. As you can see, we even get some instructions on our way. So I think from here everything is more or less understandable, and that's it for this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix screen flickering on your Honor Magic 80 Lite. So first, what you guys want to do is adjust the brightness in the settings. So open up the settings app. Now here, we want to go to display and brightness. It has a green icon. Now here, we want to make sure that we set up our brightness up to us. So as you guys can see, we don't want to see it flicker, and it is not flickering, but this is the brightness that I want. Now make sure to disable automatic brightness because we need to set it up ourselves. We need to set it up manually. And if that didn't help, go over to Play Store, and here in the Play Store, go to search, and here search for screen, and now dimmer, and then OLED Saver. Now this is this first app right here. Let's click install, and it should install in less than 5 seconds because it's only 1.5 megabytes. Let's grant permissions. The first one is to modify system settings to control brightness. Now we need accessibility to whenever we actually change our overlay or enable the keyboard on our screen. So that's why we need it. Let's click OK. And now let's go back to the app. Here we want to grant permissions for notifications and click enable service. Now let me quickly lower it. What you guys want to do next is go here, and you can also adjust the brightness here. You can change it from manual to automatic. Oops, I took a screenshot. Now you can just tap it and change it, but I feel like this is a better way because you need to tap on the notifications and not just slide with the finger. Here you can disable it, but remember to change your brightness after it. And what you guys want to do as a last resort, if that also did not help, is go to settings and then go to system updates and software update. You want to make sure that your software is up to date. If not, then update it. You will have a button right at the bottom here. And that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to fix the fast charging when it doesn't work on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So the first thing that I do recommend checking if is your charging port. It's right here. If you see any debris in this device, like here in this charging port, if you see here any debris, you need to have it clean. You need to have it cleaned. So you can take any tool that is not metallic and clean it. Of course, don't use wood or any other things like this. Use some brushes, etc. Non-metallic, of course, to clean this charging port. Apart from that, check your cable and your charger for damage and compatibility. If you have your cable damaged, or charger, power brick, power adapter, as someone calls it, your phone won't use full power. It's because it will be just a protection of your device. Do not use full power from a damaged device. Apart from that, if you have it non-compatible, you won't use the fast charging power delivery. Check if your device supports the fast PD, fast power delivery, and it will be, I think, 3.0. And if it does, that's nice. We'll need to move to the next step. Try charging your device with another fast charger or outlet. If you do so and it works, that's nice. If you don't, if it doesn't work still, you need to contact device support because your device may be just broken. Goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you the best top 10 features you need to know on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So, actually the first thing is like the common one, but I think this is a feature not everybody knows about and uses it. So, it's split screen. At first, open some application. That'd be, for example, Google Play. Hold this, as you can see, bottom bar and move it straight to the top, to this over here, top left corner. Now open some other applications, second one, and now here we have this multi-window view, and we have, as you can see, split screen for two applications. Using this, as you can see, dots we can move along. If we want to, for example, make Google Play shorter and Gmail wider and just bigger, and the same is we're going up and down. If you tap it, you can see vertical swap and save app pair. Now we will just have it this pair in your home screen. What to do to exit? Just exit this application. Nothing more, no more philosophy. Apart from that, if you go to the settings, scroll down to the application list, which is over here, and tap App Twin, you can see that you can log into to some applications with two different accounts at the same time. When enabled, twin apps will be displayed on the home screen. This feature is currently not supported on some third-party launchers. So let it be, for example, TikTok. Turn this on, and now, as you can see, we have twin app created. And now let's find TikTok in our application list. Here, as you can see, wait a moment, as you can see near this TikTok, we do have this twin icon this second that we have two applications at once. So that's the twin apps. Apart from that, we do have here MagicOS Smart Sidebar, and this is enabled by default. If you want to go back using the smart gesture, like this now bar, you can hold it and push it, as you can see, like this. Now you do have this, as I can see, smart sidebar. Here we do have, as I can see, favorite space service. We can tap agree, and we do have here favorite things. Wait a moment. I need to allow for everything, which is over here. Now here we do have our favorite space. If we enter this back again, we can find email, notes, gallery, files, calculator. And if we go more, we can find more applications, which is actually every single application that can be just turned on our device. Apart from that, as you can see here, not like in iPhones, we do have multi-control system. So apart from this bottom bar, we can switch it to different classical buttons that were with us all our childhood. To do so, we need to go at first to the system navigation, which is here, I think. Yes, here, system and updates, system navigation, 3 keys. And here, apart from that, we do have these 3 keys. We can modify their combinations. Here we have that this is back. This is actually in the application. This is this all applications view. Here the same, but different combination. Here the same with this button over here. And as you can see, what it does is opening the control center. And here the same. I prefer gestures. And here, as you can see, they have Google Assistant. Swipe in twice to confirm. Slide across button to switch apps, and show navigation bar. If you want to learn these gestures at first, while switching, you need to tap Start Tutorial. As you can see here, they have swipe inward from the left edge to go back, swipe from the right to go back, swipe up from the bottom screen to return to the home screen, swipe and hold to view recent tasks. So that's it as for the gesture navigation. Apart from that, here we do have the one-handed mode. Go back, go back. Here we need to go to the accessibility features, and once in the accessibility features, you need to tap on one-handed mode. Here, make sure that it's enabled. And now, here, slide your finger across the bottom of the screen to enable that. To do so, hold the bottom bar, but while in the application, wait a moment. It's my fault, sorry. And first enter some application. That'll be, for example, gallery. Agree. Get started. Here like this. Wait a moment, I need to do this somehow better. Here, now it works. As you can see, got it, and this is our one-hand mode. It's easier for me now to use my device with one hand. To exit that, you need to just tap outside of this our folder room. Apart from this one-hand mode, here we do have the AI suggestions. So this is here actually, and here if you tap it, you can, for example, AI suggestions, tap next, tap agree, and now what we have here. Let's wait a moment. Here we have device clone, as you can see, because our device is right after the setup process. And here they have calculator. I have no idea why. Here, now. Let's go to the settings. Let's go to the battery. And this is the next thing. If you tap battery optimization, you will see battery draining features and optimizable item 1. If you tap optimize, you will optimize all the settings in your device and all the issues in your device to best battery life. Apart from that, if you go back and scroll down to the more battery settings, you will see power consumption alert, smart charging, safe charging, and smart battery capacity. Enable all these things. Next thing is here the focus mode and digital balance. If you go to the control center, you will see, as you can see, normal control center like in every single device. But if you prolong it, you'll see cool features. But in the moment we need to as I can see, add this feature at first. So let's tap this button. Here, edit shortcut switching. And now here we need to search for our things. So here we have, as I can see, bedtime, focus, and focus mode. So enable bedtime, done, allow. And now here we need to add it back again, because as I can see, it's not added. So once again, bedtime mode here, and focus mode here. Focus mode I see it doesn't want to be added. Where can it be? Let me, for example, get the torch out of here. Let me, for example, over it right here. And now I think we should have the room for the focus. We do. Now tap down, tap focus mode. Here, as I can see, we can set a schedule and see all apps. Let me select, for example, Amazon Music. Here, tap set a schedule. Here, now let it be, for example, only on Monday at 9 to, for example, 12 p.m. 12:30 p.m. Set. And now, as I can see, we have focus when we enter Amazon Music from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Monday to Monday. If you want to delete this focus, just tap here, this bin icon. Apart from that, we do have here some more advanced screen recording and capture tools. To do so, go back again to this control center and find here the recording option. But don't do like me, you need to know what you do. Here, now, screen recorder, hold your finger on it, and now here, as you can see, we have record from system sound, record from microphone, show touches, high notifications while screen recording, and video quality. We can boost it up to FHD. Here, you can enable high notifications while recording, and everything should be fine while recording. Here, apart from this, we do have here screenshots. If you hold your finger on this screenshot, wait a moment. If you hold your finger on the screenshot, you will find, wait a moment, where are these options about the screenshot? Oh, it will be here in the scrollshot. If you tap scrollshot, you in the long application, will be able to do screenshot of the whole page, not only size of your phone, it can be the size of your two phones, for example. And apart from that, we do have here the private space, AI space, and apart from that, we do have here private space. So go to the settings over here, and now scroll down till you see here, wait a moment, where was that? The security and privacy. Scroll down even further to the privacy dashboard over here. No, it wasn't the privacy dashboard, it should be device and data protection. Now, as you can see, we have parallel space. Tap it, tap enable, and now verify your password that you have on your device. Set a 6-digit passcode for parallel space. You can use lock screen password as a password. Let me, for example, tap this. Now it's being created. So let's wait a moment. And now we are in the parallel space. Here this is the separate, as I can see, space from the device, and here we can just have the sensitive apps, for example, from our workspace, from our school space, or just to chat with our friends when we are in the public. To exit, tap this power button over here. Okay. Now, as I can see, our parallel space is opened, and it's here to open that. Open the parallel space application, draw your lock screen pattern, or enter your passcode that you have previously created, and you'll be good to go. And that are all these 10 cool things, features that you need to know. That's it, hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you what to do if you do have your battery percentage not showing in your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So as you can see, I don't have this issue, but you may have. And to overcome it, the first thing that you need to check is to open the settings and wait a moment, I need to adjust the brightness level and go straight to the it was battery. Once you're in the battery, tap battery percentage. Now select either inside out or outside. I think outside is better for reading. So if you have outside, you should see battery percentage here. If you don't, tap hide once again, tap battery percentage, and outside once again. This should work for you. If it doesn't, exit settings, go to the Play Store, and as you can see, I'm not signed into your Google account, so I will do it and we'll go next. Once you're here, you need to tap search, and now you need to type AccuBattery. Once you tap AccuBattery and type it, you need to tap this application from Digibytes. Install. Here, tap open and skip this tutorial. Finish. You should see your battery percentage here. If it doesn't work here, and if you see here many errors, like here's something like, it doesn't work or something like that, health, you should see health here after, for example, a day. As last resort, open Play Store once again. Here, I'll open this here search bar and type battery widget and search. I'm using this battery widget born by Thomas Hubalek. Tap install here. I know that you may find better application, but as for the example, I can show you this. Open, start automatically, consent, add widget, battery widget, add. Now, as you can see, our battery widget is here. And if you don't see your battery level still, you need to contact device support because your sensor may be just broken. Or as last resort, you can just try to restart your device. Goodbye!
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to take 108 megapixel ultra resolution photos on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. In order to do it, you will need to simply open the camera. Then, because it's not yet done, because typically photos are taken in a lowered resolution. So what it means is if your camera supports 108 megapixels, because it does, you can even see that here, then when you take that photo, it'll typically be like 12 megapixels or 15 megapixels, typically 12, I'd say, maybe 16, depends on the phone. I'm not really sure what the resolution is here. I'll try to find that out in a moment. But when you zoom in, even if it uses the same lens on your phone, the zoomed in photo will still be 12 megapixels because the camera has enough megapixels to be able to do that. So that's how it works. But maybe sometimes you may want to take a ultra resolution photo so you can zoom it in later after taking it. And in order to do it, you will need to find all the different hold on a second because I accidentally pressed and held here. You will need to find the option, well, there should be more. Yeah, there's more. You can see as you scroll, there's more. And now you should be able to find high res. Now, when you take that photo, it's going to utilize all of the 108 megapixels. So after it's taken, you can you can simply zoom in and you'll see the full resolution, although I do not see it. Now I see it. Yeah, now it's done. So like the photo was taken in the full resolution. I guess. I hope so. Hold on a second because there's like so many things going on here. Yeah, okay, yeah. When you go to the photo, click on the eye in top right corner, you can see it has 9,000 by 12,000 pixels, which multiplied gives you 108 million pixels, which is 108 megapixels. Now, as I said, I'll also try to find out what normal pictures are taken in, what resolution, and that will be 3,000 by 4,000, which is 12 million, which is 12 megapixels. That's exactly 4K. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to use Pro Mode for night photography on Honor Magic 8 Lite. Pro Mode for night photography is a really good feature. It lets you adjust all the settings manually so your images look perfect even in low light conditions. To do it, go to your camera app and enable Pro Mode first. To do that, slide until you find more. Then select Pro, or actually in my case I needn't have go to more because I could just find Pro here. And now there are some settings down there. And these settings require quite a lot of experience and everything, but I'll try to explain it in simple terms. The most important tool for us right now for the low light conditions will be ISO and shutter speed. Now it is important that you know that ISO, the higher the ISO is, the more noisy the image may appear, but the higher the shutter speed is, the more blurry the image will appear. But if both are low, then it's just a dark image, and in low light conditions you need to choose whether your image can be grainy or blurry. But what I mean by blurry, it doesn't mean your image will always be blurry. It doesn't mean it's going to be out of focus. It means it takes more time to capture a photo the higher the shutter speed is. So if you move your phone during capturing, or if a subject on the photo moves, then it will appear blurry if the shutter speed is set to a high value. You can set it up to 30 seconds maximum, and minimum is 1/4000 of a second. Then ISO can be set anywhere from between 100 and 3200. Now it is important that in night photography you would want to keep your ISO as low as you can, with keeping your shutter speed as high as you can and not moving your phone during that capture. So like basically it captures enough light without needing to have all those grains. I can show you an example. I'll take a picture with ISO 100 and like some normal shutter speed, let's say 1/40th. Then I'll do the opposite thing, ISO 3200 and low shutter speed. I don't know if it'll be visible now because I have good lighting conditions, but as you can see, this is the image with high ISO, and this is the one with lower ISO. But you know what? I'll do a picture with lower lighting conditions and get back to you. Okay, now I'm back with the pictures taken, and let's see all of them. So this is the first one with ISO being high and shutter speed being low. Now, what you can see, there is some graininess, but it was removed automatically by the phone once it took the picture. But that may make the image less sharp and less precise. So there is some graininess, but it's, as I said, removed here. So it may look too polished. Then this one, you can see there is a difference between these two. This one was taken with a higher shutter speed. I mean, like longer shutter speed and lower ISO. It was actually shot on like very interesting things, because shutter speed was 2.5 seconds and ISO was 100 compared to the previous one. The previous one, you can see on the leaves, there are sort of blurred out because of the graininess being removed, and it just like polishes the picture. ISO was 3200 and shutter speed was 1/10. Then here we have as I said, 2.5, and you can see there's way more detail here. It is more detailed, but I wasn't moving. If I was moving during taking that photo, I was actually holding my phone against a desk, so it wouldn't move that much. If I were moving, then it would be blurred out, but you can see it looks way better here. And now there's another picture. It turned out a little too dark, but here I was trying to balance between ISO and the shutter speed, and that is basically what you can do here in the Pro mode. So I would highly recommend just messing around with it. As I said, try setting the ISO as low as you can without having problems with the shutter speed, like making your picture blurry because you moved too much. So just adjust it to how much light you actually need, and adjust it to how still can you be. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to extend battery life on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. This phone is equipped with a very large battery, and you may even extend the battery life even more. So let's try to do a few short things to simply extend it even more. So let's go to settings and let's see the first thing, which will be in the battery, of course, and it will be the modes. The performance mode will decrease your battery life but increase your phone's performance. So if you're planning on like playing some games or doing some other energy extensive tasks, then you may want to enable that. But also, if you like to extend the battery life, you may want to enable the power saving mode, and it will do a few things, like as it says here, enable dark mode, disable AOD, disable auto-sync and beauty, and restrict background activities and reduce visual effects. Now, if you want to extend that battery to just a crazy amount, you can set it to ultra power saving mode, and this is now your whole phone basically. What it does is there's nothing more on the phone, like there's just 3 apps there. You can add 3 more or remove these, so like you can edit it all together, and that's it. Only up to 6 apps. And you can see now there's 170 hours of my battery remaining, which is quite a lot. Now I'll exit that because you can see it lowers the brightness, it disables location, disables all the other features. Now let's try to do a few other things, which will be in the settings. Now this feature will be actually for battery longevity, not exactly for battery performance on a day-to-day basis, but that's very important. What you can do to do that is, I believe it will be in the you can go to battery optimization, click on optimize, and it'll just disable some apps from the background. But what I meant was battery settings and charging optimization, and make sure it's set on smart charging. What it does is it learns your battery usage, your battery charging habits, and adjusts patterns according to that. So if you, for example, plug in your phone at night when you are going to sleep, then it'll charge your phone out to 80%, pause the charging, and resume about an hour before you're expected to wake up. So your phone hits 100% soon before you wake up, so it doesn't overcharge overnight. And that is really great. Then also smart battery capacity is a really good feature. It also extends your battery lifespan, but may reduce a long charge, a single charge time. Then the next thing is app launch in battery, and now you can just disable apps here, like the ones that you don't really need to work in the background. What I mean by that, apps that work in the background refresh notifications. So if you need notifications on time from a certain app, or if an app connects to external devices like your smartwatch, then you don't want to disable that. Also, if it's a core system feature, like something important for the system, then I also wouldn't disable that. But if it's an app, let's say Block Blast, it's a game, right? I don't really need that to really work in the background all the time, so I can just disable that here, click on OK, and now that app won't refresh in the background, won't turn itself on automatically if I don't need it, and that will save my power. So these are the things that I wanted to share with you. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
In front of me is Honor Magic 8 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can apply app layout on this Android. Start by opening Play Store and downloading free app called LaunchOS from Launcher Studio. This one. When your app is ready, you don't have to open it, but you need to open Devices Settings and scroll to Hit Apps. This way, you can click on Default Apps, and to apply your new launcher, hit Home app to click on it here. Make sure to tap on Allow All in the pop-up for it to work, and wait. As you can see, after a few seconds, my launcher was successfully applied. To make any changes, you can go into Launcher app and check out all of those options. If you wish to go back to your default launcher, you can always do that by going into the same section in Settings and tapping on Honor Home. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to hide apps and files using your private space on Honor Magic 8 Lite. There is a feature called Private Space, and I'll try to explain all about it so you can easily hide apps and files in there. To do that, go to the settings, and then go to security and privacy. Scroll down until you find private space, which I think will be hidden somewhere, so we'll try finding that. Okay, so that will be in the device and data protection, and that's actually called you can do hidden apps. You can just hide them here, but that's not for the video now, because the parallel space is something that I wanted to show you. So let's enable that. Let's enter my current password, then set a new password for the parallel space. It can be different than your typical one, which is great because then it's easier to access it, like harder to access it. Then security questions, it is pretty important that you answer them so you can later reset your password if you forget it. So let's do like the security question. And then it's creating the parallel space. And as you can see, I'm in there now. There are some apps there, and those apps, well, those apps are different. So let's say I open the gallery here. This gallery does not have all the pictures that I had in my normal gallery. But if I use the camera right here, if I take a picture using this camera app, then if I go to the gallery, now you can see it's in this gallery and it's not in the normal gallery. Then if you see there's recorded, there's files, there's many different things here. You can add apps. For example, let's say add Facebook. And it doesn't mean Facebook will be moved here. It just means that Facebook will be cloned into this parallel space. But I can have different accounts signed in on both, which is great. And let's install it. You can see it is there. I could log into a different account that I have. Normally, I can move files in or move files out by clicking on those buttons right here. Let's try moving files in, and let's go to images. Then let's go to my camera, for example, and there's an image that I have. Let's move it in. And as we can see, now it's not there anymore because there were 3 items. Now I have 2, but in my hidden gallery, it is there. So that is very useful. If you want to close it, just click here and then click on OK. And it's locked. If you want to unlock it, then pinch out, enter the parallel space pin. And as you can see, it's unlocked. I think zooming out doesn't work. You just need to click here. OK. That's basically it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use AI Eraser in Gallery on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. If you'd like to do it, go to your gallery and then select a photo that you'd like to use. So let's say I use this one. And now click on AI Edit. Then find AI Eraser. Agree. And now select size of the brush. You can basically use 4 different options. The first one is circle to erase. And when let's zoom in to make it easier. When I circle this object, it will recognize it and remove it from the photo. So as you can see, it's not there anymore. Then you can also brush to erase. So you'll need to just brush over that subject to remove it. I could have selected a larger brush, to be honest. But let's do something like this. Sometimes it's useful when it's small images. Well, I filled in something here because it made sense, but yeah. Then you can erase passersby. There's none here, but if you wanted to do it on some picture where there were any, you could do that. Or remove reflection if there were any reflection. If there was any reflection from any window, if you did a photo through the window. Let's try erasing a few more things there to make it a little more fun. Let's see if it does that. It did recognize the objects correctly, and it did remove them correctly. So that is also pretty cool. And then let's try maybe doing some more complex thing here. Yeah, for that, it would be more useful to actually do the brush thing. So I'll cancel that, and I'll do brush to erase. I'll do just a larger size of the brush here, and let's try marking it all. Let's see how it goes. Probably won't fill in the USB ports, like won't do empty USB, but we'll see. Yeah, it just did like nothing here. But it did remove it, and that is pretty cool. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to fix no SIM card detected in your Honor Magic 8 Lite. At first, you need to go to the settings in your device. Here, go to mobile network, mobile data, and you should be able to see here your SIM card. Even though you have your no SIM card detected alert, you should have it here sometimes. If you don't, go back, scroll down to this and updates, tap reset, reset phone, pardon me, not reset phone, reset network settings, and draw your pattern. Reset, and now you should be able to see your SIM card. If you still aren't able to do so, close your phone, take with yourself this SIM card tray opener, and put this needle straight into this SIM card tray over here. Use some strength and take out the SIM card. As you can see, your SIM card is in some kind of a tray. Take it out of this SIM card tray. Take your microfiber cloth, maybe not microfiber, but some soft cloth, and wipe here the SIM card. It has to be nice, clean, and wiped so that it will work without any problems. And once done, you need to put your SIM card here on the SIM card tray once again. Now, as you can see, you should hear a click. If you hear a click, the positioning is good. Place your SIM card in your device back again, but in the correct way, not like I do. And once done, you need to see your SIM card tray. Pardon me, your SIM card. If you don't see your SIM card still, take it out of your device and try using your SIM card with another device to verify just your SIM card if it works. If your SIM card doesn't work with another phone, the problem is not your phone, it's your SIM card, and you need to contact the carrier. If it works on other phone, the problem is your phone, and you need to contact the device support to have your phone fixed. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hi guys, welcome back to Hard Reset. Today I'm going to show you how to fix your Wi-Fi not working on your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So actually this is a very common issue on on phones actually. And to fix this issue, at first go to the settings. Once in the settings, tap Wi-Fi. And once you are in the Wi-Fi, tap network, the network that you have saved. Maybe not connected, but just saved. Tap forget. And now, if you see the screen Apple networks and only this, disable Wi-Fi. Just turn it off. Wait a moment, for example, wait 10 seconds, after this 10 seconds, turn on back again, your Wi-Fi. Now, tap the same Wi-Fi network and put your password in here. Once done, you should be able to connect. If you still aren't able to connect, tap your Wi-Fi network that you have saved, forget, and now restart your Wi-Fi router. So go to your router, turn it on for 20 maybe minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then turn it back on. Every single thing in the router should be restarted. So remember about what I said, wait this time and turn it back on. After the router setup, everything should be fine. And here, if it still doesn't work for you, you need to wait a moment. If you do have your SIM card, of course, I done so, I need to connect to the Wi-Fi. Go to the software updates section in this device. So it's scroll down, system and updates, software update. And now here, if you do have any updates in this device, update your phone, because this may be some fix for the Wi-Fi. Maybe it will be fixing your connectivity issues, etc. If you don't have any update, go back. Here, same in the system and updates, tab reset network settings. And now, as you can see, this will reset all network settings, including Wi-Fi, mobile data, and Bluetooth. We'll have to just add every single Bluetooth device that you have had paired once again. Reset network settings. And now everything should be fine. If it still isn't, you need to contact device support, because your Wi-Fi module may just broke when, for example, your device fell off from something, or as for the devices, electronic devices, everything can be just broke. Everything can break in a moment, in a matter of seconds, without our knowledge actually. So remember that and go to the authorized device support. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to fix your phone heating while charging. Of course, we are talking about OLED Magic 8 Pro. So the first thing, most important thing, it's normal if you are charging your device using the fast charging method. Of course, it's always normal, don't worry about that. But if you don't, we need to do something about this. At first, open your device and go to the settings. Here, once in the settings, go to the battery over here. Once you're in the battery, scroll down to the battery use. Now search for the most battery usage by application in your device. As you can see here, they have a lot of system applications, but if these are not system applications, like for example Google Play Store, Google, Gmail, etc., go to this application and tap Launch Settings. Disable automatically, disable or in background, disable secondary launch, and disable auto launch. So do this with every single application. Don't really care about notifications, and everything should be fine. Apart from that, use original charger and a cable. If you're using non-original charger, non-original cable, or any other things like that may be damaged, your device may hit because of the lack of certificates. Apart from that, what I do recommend doing is to avoid using your device while charging. For example, of course, gaming. If you are gaming while charging, gets incredibly bad for your battery, so just don't do so. And as you can see now on my device, there is no case. There is no protective case. Try charging your device with no case like I do have here, and everything should be fine. And as a last resort, charge in a cool and ventilated area. Everything should be fine. Don't put your phone in the freezer or in some other fridge. Don't do so, please. Just don't put your phone under your blanket. everything should be fine. Or don't charge your device in a car during the summer. And if you still have your phone heating, contact device support and have it fixed for you. Just leave them some product number, product serial number, etc., and of purchase, and everything should be fine. Goodbye.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to prevent Google Play services from draining the battery of our Honor Magic Lite smartphone. First of all, we're gonna have to open settings on our phone, then go to apps menu in settings. Then in apps menu, we're gonna have to go to manage apps and find Google Play services. Go right here and then find the storage menu, open it, and just clear the cache of the application by tapping right here. Then you can restart your phone, and if battery drain persists, we can go back to the apps settings, then go to permission manager and find location in here. Then tap the three dots icon in the top right corner of the screen, select show system, go to Google location history, then here select turn off and delete activity, tap next, delete, and tap got it. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome. In this video I will show you how to use YoYo Assistant and Honor Search on Honor Magic 8 Lite. So the YoYo name for the assistant is primarily China exclusive, therefore it is not available under that name anywhere else but China mostly, but still the functionality of this assistant is still right there on this device, except for it uses some other assistants like Gemini, for example. My model by default uses Gemini, but if you want to enable smart suggestions on your phone, you either have to tap right here to open this AI suggestions service, or if you don't see it here, you can swipe down the control center, then go to settings, and then in settings open Honor AI, go to AI suggestions, tap next, tap agree, and now in AI suggestions you can go to app suggestions and select which apps you want to see in this menu, and this menu will automatically update with new apps list depending on your habits and scenarios that you are in. Now if you want to also receive tips for your scenarios, based on your scenarios and your habits, then in quick services enable tips by switching this toggle to the right, and this way your phone will sometimes suggest some applications that you might need at that time. Now about Honor Search, which is basically a feature that works like Spotlight does on iOS devices, on Apple devices generally. All you have to do is just swipe down from the middle of your smartphone screen and then search for basically anything, and not only within your apps list, but also online and also in your device's settings. So for example, we can search for display size, and we can open display size menu straight from the home screen of our device. or we can search for some article on Wikipedia. And then tap search, and then read an article straight from the home screen without the need to use our browser and search engine. And that's how it works. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can instantly boost your network strength and fix weak signal in your Honor Magic 8 Lite. So, at first you need to enter your control panel in your device. Scroll from the top right corner to the middle so that you can see this thing and prolong this section. Here you should find somewhere here the AirPlay mode. For me it's here. If you don't find this, tap this pen icon, edit shortcut switch, and now prolong this thing. Now somewhere here you should see this plane icon. Hold this thing and move it somewhere here. But as I can see here, I do have 24 tiles, which is maximum value, and to do so, to add yourself, you need to remove some. So select, for example, something useless like Honor Share, and now here drag here to remove. And now you can just select your plane, move it here, and it will be done. So tap AirPlay mode and toggle it on, and after 10 seconds toggle it back off. All the things in this phone should be resetted, like these network connections, etc., Wi-Fi modules, and they will be good to go. Should be. If you still aren't good to go, you need to try, of course, to move to an area with better coverage. If you're, for example, if you're in the basement or something like that, or in some forest, or somewhere where there is no signal, you need to move to an area with better coverage. Apart from that, open this gear icon to go into the settings. Here tap mobile network, mobile data, and now here tap Wi-Fi calling. Enable this option, Wi-Fi calling, enable. Here tap calling preference and select Wi-Fi preferred. This should fix your signal if you are in some building, like for example some corporation, some company building, and everything should be nice. If it still isn't nice, you need to go back, tap preferred network mode, and now instead of having only 2G or 3G or 2G or LTE, select the first option, 5G/LTE/3G/2G. Your phone will automatically diagnose the best signal which is set for it. And apart from that, go back, and here now go back again, scroll all the way down to the system and updates, tap here reset network settings, and do make your pattern reset network settings. Everything should be fine now. If it still isn't, you need to contact the carrier to check for any outages. If there are no outages, check your phone with another SIM card. If your signal is nice with another SIM card, and the issue is your SIM card, that's your SIM card, this previous one. But if there is still some bad signal, you need to contact device support to have your phone fixed. Goodbye!
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to resolve camera lags or shutter delay on your Honor Magic 8 Lite smartphone. First of all, swipe down the control center and open settings on your device. Then go to Apps menu, and in Apps menu select Manage Apps. Find and open the camera application here. Then go to Storage, and in Storage menu you can clear both cache and data of your camera, though the data cleaning will reset your device's settings to the default. By now it's only important if you clear the cache, but if the lags persist, you can tap on the gear icon in the top right corner of your camera settings and try to disable AI photography. And if this doesn't help you, then you can eventually clear the data and reset settings of your camera. And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, I will show you how to fix delayed notifications issue on your Honor Magic 8 Lite smartphone. So, first of all, in order to fix this issue, we're gonna have to swipe down the control center and go to settings. Then swipe down and open battery menu. In battery, go to app launch. And now what we want to do here is disable automatic management of the specific applications that we really want to receive notifications from, and we want to receive them in time. So the thing is, the automatic app management for battery optimization sometimes causes some important applications to either show you notifications with delay or not show you notifications at all, and this is just a pretty common bug with this feature. And in order to fix it, we just have to go in here and then find some important applications, for example like email or social media apps, maybe Gmail too. Make sure to switch this toggles to the right, and then Instagram. And this way, these applications will be running in background with no restrictions, and all the notifications will come to you in time. Now, to make sure that the changes are applied, you can also restart the phone by pressing power button and volume up here at the same time, selecting restart and waiting until your phone is restarted. And that's basically it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you what to do if you have your microphone not working in your Honor Magic 8 Lite. The most important thing is that you may have your microphone just dirty and you might not hear it. Clean with non-metallic tool, preferably some brush, here this hole, and here this hole right here. Everything should be nice if you clean it, and you should be good to go. If you have still this issue, you need to do a restart of your device. Hold power and volume up, restart. Now your phone will be restarted, and all the things in this phone should be restarted too. Your microphone should work then. If it still doesn't work, you need to contact device support because your device may be just broken and you need to have it fixed. Goodbye!
Welcome. In this video, I will show you what to do if the fingerprint sensor on your Honor Magic 8 Lite smartphone isn't recognizing your fingerprints correctly. The most common reason for this issue is the screen protector being, first of all, unoriginal, and second, too thick. So if you have this problem due to the screen protector's shape or quality, then in such case the only solution would be replacing the screen protection on your smartphone. But in order to first outrule all the other possibilities, let's try to set up a new fingerprint model for this device. First of all, use a microfiber cloth to carefully wipe the entire surface of your smartphone screen. And if you don't have a microfiber cloth, you can just use a dry towel. Just make sure that the surface of your phone's display is clean and smooth afterwards. Now we're gonna have to swipe down the control center, open settings, and in smartphone settings go to biometrics and password, then go to fingerprint ID. Okay, we're gonna have to set up a screen pin code first, but I prefer the pattern, so let's select another unlock method and let's go with the pattern. Redraw. Okay, tap done. Okay, and right now let's add a new fingerprint. So tap new fingerprint, and now click done. Okay, and proceed by pressing the fingerprint scanner of your smartphone with your fingertip, using different parts of it, of course, it's for the better experience. Then add the edges until the pattern is filled with the blue color or the purple one. I think it's a gradient of some kind. Okay, let's confirm the edges. Almost here. Honestly, it's the longest I've ever enrolled fingerprints on any phone. Tap OK. Oh, and right now let's not yet set up Face ID. So now the other thing that we have to do before we proceed is check if our smartphone is up to date. So make sure that your device is connected to the Wi-Fi. Go to System and Updates, go to Software Update, and check if your device has any software updates to install. You can do it even twice. And if you do have any updates, then install the most recent software update, as there could have been some minor security issues that get often fixed in new updates. And before we start testing our fingerprint, let's restart the phone by pressing power button and volume up key at the same time, selecting restart and confirming, just to make sure that all the changes have been applied properly. Okay, and right now let's test